Have you committed a murder that you obviously did and all the evidence says that you did, and there's literally no way to argue it? Well, that's what I'm here for. What a hell of an intro. What's going on, folks? I'm Glitchorade, and today we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've never played this game before. I've always wanted to. I think I've only seen like the first chapter. I've seen like Will DA Games play it. But regardless, I am gonna look into it myself. And you're gonna see how good I am. I think it's just the trilogy that I have. Oh, play the first turnabout? Of course. Oh god.
Damn it! Why me?
I've gotta find someone to pin this on! Someone like... I'll make it look like he did it!
I wish it didn't automatically skip. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Ah! Boy, am I nervous.
Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Not really supposed to know the defendant or something? I don't know. I don't know any legal shit.
Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him.
Do you f***ing barely, mate?
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Ah, we got some yaoi in here.
It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there?
I bet it f***ing is. Yeah, it's him.
Death! Despair! Nick!
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die!
What? What's wrong, Larry? I figure it's kind of obvious what's wrong.
Oh, it's over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away?
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you.
Oh boy!
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Wrong place, wrong time type shit. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. I'm not nervous. I'm having fun right now. Thank you, Your Honor. Pretty eyes. He gets some pretty eyes there. Sorry, what we're doing? Oh, yeah. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor.
Gulp.
Handshaking, eyesight fading.
Like Zoink Scoob!
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It is Phoenix Wright. No, I'm kidding. It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name... Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Shut up for a second. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Wait, it's Cindy Stone, right? Damn, I already forgot. Yeah, Cindy Stone. Cinder block. This victim's name is Cindy Stone. Indeed, yes. Yes. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? That was the cause of death right there. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason to why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I like this. I like the judge. He's like one of my favorite characters. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Yeah, you'll get there. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? I am not your damn brother!
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help in your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
I mean, he's Larry. He's going to say some unfortunate... He's switching, Jesus.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently topped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
Really starting to notice, aren't you?
What did you do anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a single word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Dude, no way, dude. Nah, bro, that's crazy.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. It really is.
Oh no, I just shit my pants.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That she-dog!
You look really happy for this.
Well, I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead!
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
You f***ing Uh-oh, he went. Yeah, why would he do that? No, he has to answer. I know. I'll send him a signal.
Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill.
Your Honor, shut the fuck up. You wasn't even there.
She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness to prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? It's Abram Valentine, bro.
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Yes.
Not looking good in the slightest. Order! Order in the court!
What are we ordering? I didn't know this was a food court.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I spilled Monster on my desk.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand. Mr. Solid, you sell paper subscriptions, this is correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
This sounds guilty. Mr. Solid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Is it really that weird? Everyone gets in a rush.
Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, The phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
Why are you smiling, bro?
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
No.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's house working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the apartment.
Aren't the phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Solid used was one of those.
Okay.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, Wright. This is it. This is the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness
Just gave.
Cross-examination!
Yeah. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m.
Got his ass. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time.
After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Wait, I remember now. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the tape's program.
See, I find that interesting, because this is the report of the blackout.
Objection!
The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of discovery, and this record proves it.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself.
Shut the f*** up.
Wait, I remember now.
The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Is there anything to go except for, like, the obvious? The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Yeah, you and your objections and your evidence. What do you think you are? Saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You can just tilt it. It says the time out loud. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I do.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. The witness knew it was a clock because he
Went into the apartment.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder!
Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Just look at the witness's face!
Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Shut up! It was him, I tell you! It was all him! He killed her and he should burn, give him death!
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
Yes.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Ask the court to listen carefully. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. Ha!
You forgot one thing!
What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to tell.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that?
This ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Solid.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You're treating me like a criminal! A criminal!
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
But you can. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. It's the judge. Look at the judge.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief,
It's over. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow?
maybe I can. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? There's a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can claim my evidence beyond a doubt.
I think it was the passport.
The victim had just returned home from abroad on the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and there is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with complete defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time.
That's Phoenix Wright.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Laurie Butts.
Yay! I did it! I proved an innocence of a man and proved the guiltiness of another man!
It turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house.
Larry didn't see her. He was there, but he didn't see her.
Right. Great job in there.
Thanks, Chief.
I owe it all to you. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good, wait, no! I mean, bad! Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. We're gone forever.
I'm pretty sure she still loved him. She just had to find unconventional ways. I believe in the good of every human being.
Congratulations, Harry. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Maybe we don't use that.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Yeah, I want dinner. We can go on a date.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her.
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool? Don't that make you want to cry?
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. It's not right? Do you have something to show for your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah.
Take that.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Right?
I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Listen, learn, grow strong, never let go of what you believe in. Never. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Blitz. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Well, you have to tell me more about it sometime. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
It really is.
But I am pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me.
I count it. He's a good soul.
I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep.
The end. What a fun little game. Oh, you're still here. So yeah, this was Phoenix Wright. We played it. I played it. You didn't do shit. I don't know why you're even here. I hope you liked that. If you did, why not click like and subscribe, share with your friends and your family. Check out Glitchorade on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And I'm just going to get going. Have the day you deserve. I'm gone. See ya.